Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Odin, and today we're going to play Alan Wake 2. By the way, this is the first time that you can see my face. Hello. Yeah, I'm very excited to play this game because I waited more than 10 years to play Alan Wake 2. And if you've played Alan Wake 1, then you know that the story doesn't finish in the first game. And I'm very excited to see how the game is going to progress in the second installment. I've already played the game a little to set my settings and to get to know the feeling of the game a little. But actually we're going to start a new game, and yeah, let's just get right into it then. Alan Wake 2, baby, let's go. Yes, hard. Everything is better when they're hard.
Huh? Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I really love how the game actually starts. So beautiful. Yeah, get ready. You're gonna see a lot of naked men. All right. Yeah, like I said, I've already played the game before, so I've already done these parts. By the way, I'll try not to speak when the characters are talking, so you can hear what they're saying.
Can you hear me?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Where'd he gone?
If you've played Alan Wake 1, then you can guess who this character is. If you've played it really well and you remember the story well, oh hello, you'll know who this is. But I'm not gonna spoil it. Dude, I've played this part like twice already, and it's still creepy. Hello, Jesus. Okay. I think this tree was also in Alan Wake 1, in one of the levels. I remember this. You can sprint. Oh, hello. Jesus. Oh, man. Dude, the jungle is so much more realistic this time. I think this is the part where they start chasing you. Yep. This is a Dark Souls type of beginning. There's nothing you can do, just let it die to them. Oh man. Cauldron Lake. Man, this is the perfect start. It's so beautiful. I think this is the third time that I'm seeing this, and it still gets me.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
Sam
I'm
Lake,
good,
the
Mom.
legend.
How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Man, Sam Lake
It
is
can't be a
really
coincidence
psycho
that
material.
another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
No wonder
Feels like the
he's
killer's
capable
leaving us
of
a
creating
message.
such stuff. I mean, just look at his face.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Screenplay by Sam Lake.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Hello. Bugged much? He's holding an invisible coffee cup. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've got the map. Okay, let's go.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all. Hey, over here. Hey there, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff,
Come on, just let
take
me
over the
talk.
case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right, let's go. I think both these deputies,
Before we get
Mulligan
to the
and
crime
Thornton,
scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
I think
Make
they
sure
were
I'm
both
seeing the
mentioned in
clues
the first
clearly.
game, but we never got to see them. And Anderson, I think this woman is somehow
The
related
Mind
to
Place.
the Anderson brothers,
My version of the Mind Palace technique.
the rock gods
To
that
sift
lived
through
in
clues and work the
Bright
case.
Falls in Alan Wake
Building the
1.
Mind Place again for
They had the
each
same
case,
name, I don't know.
using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
So I guess analyze clues in, okay. You can zoom in and you can zoom out. Or you can use the mouse, which is easier. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Is this Sam Lake hinting that he's gonna retire after Alan Wake 2? I hope not. I love all the games he makes.
are
Control,
out.
I don't know,
You
Quantum
okay
Break.
to jump down?
They were all
I'm
pretty
not
nice games.
that old.
Mirror Peak. I think. Oh. Mirror Peak was the place where Alan meets with the kidnapper in Alan Wake 1, right?
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Yeah. To this guy.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
So he's gonna be the funny one, huh? You know, one of the nice things I realized about this game, the last time I played it, just for a few minutes, is that you can never outrun the guy you're supposed to follow. Which is pretty cool, because most
Deputy
games don't care
Thornton,
about that.
I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
And he says it's behind the door, but I don't get it.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and Shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Gordon, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Yeah, he's gonna be the funny one. Okay, get ready. You're gonna see some nasty stuff,
Now, this is the scene
both
of the
graphically and
crime. Found him on the
graphically.
table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
It does, I think.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah, get ready. You're gonna see some dungs.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. To review the goals, investigate the crime scene. Okay. I really love.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I really love that they're going a different direction.
The killer
with
left
Alan
the
Wake
heart
2.
right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
The Taken are more like a cult this time, rather than just people being possessed by some dark magic. Which is a nice touch. I like it.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yeah, then you have to answer the questions. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. To examine the case board, will leave the color. Okay. Yeah.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
I really like that
The
this
victim
time
died here.
the game is more about the cult rather than the magic, which makes the game, you know, be more like a crime mystery rather than a
Someone left
scary
in a hurry.
fantasy.
Knocked the
I like
tripod
it.
over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Yep. And there was more than one of them.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
One more interesting thing is that I don't know if you noticed that in the beginning cutscene. The Taken are not scared of the light anymore. They were standing right in front of the lights. So I don't. I think the mechanics of the game is going to be
Any idea
different.
who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Yeah.
FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Yeah, if you remember, in Alan Wake 1, Nightingale is taken by the Dark Presence.
So you
And
knew
in
our victim.
in the ending
Well, I
cutscene, the
recognize
cutscene
him
that
in
comes
his
after
current
the
state,
game finishes,
but yeah, I
you can see
ran
him
into him a
standing
few
in a
times
dark
in
room
Quantico.
behind Rose.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
I think. Well, I thought that Nightingale is gonna replace Barbara, the old witch lady, in Alan Wake 1, but apparently not.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yeah, he was already an alcoholic in Alan Wake 1. And I really
think
love
that's
that they're
everything.
working with
For now, at least.
that they're working with real
Not
dates.
sure.
Alan Wake 1
Need
was
to think
released in
about it.
2010, and this one was released in 2023. I really love how they're working with the time. Okay, the victim is Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Well, I think they did planned. Oh,
They
But if they
planned for the
did,
murder
how-
to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
I don't know how
Why
they
here?
would know that he was gonna go there.
Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
I don't know why
Piece it
the
together.
I don't know why the sound gets laggy at some points.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
This is cool. I don't know how she's able to conclude such stuff, but okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This
Thank
one
you,
of your hunches,
Thornton.
Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah, right.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
This is the way we
It is
came,
kind of
right?
creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
It's so cool.
I'm gonna go check something out.
The new system of reading the
I should
manuscripts.
profile Nightingale about
So
this
nice.
page.
So much better than Alan Wake 1. Okay. Okay, we read that one.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? The manuscript.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Alright.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Why is he not moving?
I used to love
Hello.
geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Oh Dear
and
Diner.
I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Alright.
Thanks.
Take the car back to Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Well, yeah, poor people, they live in a small, quiet city. Man, the jungle is...
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
What happened? The woods are so much more immersive this time. You really feel like you're in a forest.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Come on, does he stop if you get too far? Oh, come on. Let's go. Shall we? Well, I think we're close to the car.
I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Here we are.
Man, the game needs some serious
Let's ride back
patches.
to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Let's go.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Oh god, the
coffee.
ducks.
Hey there.
Hello.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
I need bolt cutters.
Rich, bittersweet
Okay.
nectar. Get it in coffee world.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is my
Oh,
first Deer
dear.
Fest, so I don't know what to expect.
Cute.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer.
Hmm. This is so nostalgic being back here.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Alright.
We've looked through the case files you sent over,
Sheriff Breaker was a woman last
Have you
time,
had
wasn't
many
it?
people besides
In Alan Wake
you
1, Sarah Breaker was a woman.
Sure.
Is he related
But
to
it's slowed
her?
down ever since Copper Light was fast off.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Dude, this guy gives me the creeps. Look at this guy's face. He looks like Saki from Alan Wake 1.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
So you found something you're not telling me?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Writing about Alan Wake, huh? Well, writing doesn't go well in this part of the world. You should know that.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
So you see, like, okay, you know that the woman Tammy found something, but how would you know that it was a necklace?
Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
Oh, that was a different
My
word.
book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Oh, that was a different voice. That was Rose's voice.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Oh, it's Rose.
Even dream of missing dear Fest.
Oh, God.
Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Oh. So is she from the city? Her last name is Anderson. I don't know. Is she related to the rock and roll people? If not, then how? Oh, look at this jukebox. The jukebox is out of order. Well, if she is not from this town, then... Well, Rose also knows her.
A
why not
cult
tell them?
murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no
Okay.
one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Can we go back to the bathroom? Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Ooh, this is the same bathroom.
I need something to force this open.
You cannot do that. This is where Alan Wake 1 basically starts. That one's locked. Oh man. Is there like an Easter egg or something in here? No. Would have been cool though. Oh, did you forget to wash your hands? What? Sorry, temporarily out of order. Oh man, it would be so cool if there was like an Easter egg or something there. This is where Barbara meets Alan Wake for the first time in the game.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Okay. They've done something very impressive. The people at Remedy.
Rose?
Oh, come on, let me speak.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Rose was touched by Barbara, right? So maybe that's why. They've done something really impressive at Remedy, and it's that feeling of nostalgia and actually going back to somewhere you've already been in your life and experiencing that same location again, which is very impressive to feel like this with a location that you have never been to in real life.
I'd like to take a closer look
It's so
as soon as
amazing.
possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything
Oh
you need?
god, even the sheriff's station
Let
is
us
the
know.
same.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Oh god. Are the cells still over
I'll
there?
be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're
Oh
ready to
man.
take my money.
This is where Nightingale is taken by the Dark Presence. Ooh, this is so cool, man.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Yeah. I love the little comments he makes.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Post-mortem.
It doesn't add up.
They threw him back into the water after
There's
they killed
writing
him?
on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that? Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay. Am I supposed to do this first? Cases.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Yeah. Call of the trees.
I need to know
The
more
code of the
about the code of the
tree.
tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh, is it the big tree in the forest? Cult goal. What kind of cult? Yeah, I think this is it. Who's involved? Oh, what was that? Cultists who were wearing deer mask? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Cause of death. Ritual writing.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
There's definitely something
Loaded.
in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Do we have any new evidence for this one? I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is as far as I've played last time. Get ready.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Cool.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Oh my god, it's so creepy, this part of it.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe haven will restore some of your health if you leave your attack from a safe haven while in combat. It will become temporarily unavailable.
Go!
Okay. Oh god, oh god. Why didn't he die? I shot him 12 times. Oh. So, yeah, you see, the Taken work differently this time around. It's not that they're afraid of the dark. I mean, afraid of the light. It's just that they are at a disadvantage when there's light around. It's not like they're scared of the lights and stuff. But I don't know. I haven't played the game much. I've played it up to here last time as well. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just Nightingale that's like that. Because, yeah, like I said, I think that Nightingale replaces Barbara, actually. Because that's how it's hinted in the previous game. So, I don't know. Oh, dude, we're going to start all over again? I'll skip it.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Who's Hemingway? Oh, end of chapter 1. Ooh, alright. So, yeah, I'll be making the videos. One video for every chapter. So, yeah, I guess this will be where I'll end this video. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Odin, and today we're going to play Alan Wake 2. But today we're going to start a new game, and we're going to play on the but today we're going to start a new game, and hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Odin, and today we're gonna play Alan Wake 2. This game, everybody's Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Odin, and today we're going to play Alan Wake 2. This game has been